Okay, good morning children. Today we are going to start the next new chapter, carbon and its compound. So in the chapter name only you understood what we are going to discuss in this chapter. We are going to discuss about the carbon and its compound. What is the carbon? You already know what is the carbon. Carbon is a non-metals. So what is the valency? How many atoms are present and how the carbon is exist in the free state also, combined state also it is there. So we'll go to later. You already learned in the previous chapter metals and non-metals about the chemical bonding. Yes, no. Two types of chemical bonding you already learned: ionic compound, ionic bond and covalent bond. Ionic bond is metals and with non-metals, but is come to the covalent bond is combined with the non-metals with non-metals, non-metals with non-metals. So there are three types of covalent bonds are there: single bond, double bond and triple bond. So we are going to discuss in this chapter. These are the map of the picture. Carbon is formed in element also. Compound, organic and inorganic. Organic forms of alcohols, different forms are there: hydrates, hydrocarbon, carboxylic acid. But we are talking only about the hydrocarbon here. We are not talking about the rest three. Only the chapter is content is hydrocarbons. In the hydrocarbons, saturated and unsaturated. Saturated, again coming to the single bond, we'll call it as alkanes, and unsaturated again two are there: double bond and triple bond. So alkalates, alkydes. So these are the picture of your chapter. So we'll go one by one. So once I'll see on to know about the previous chapter, what and all we learned. We learned about the properties of ionic compound, so and everything. So ionic compound, we saw that ionic compound has a high melting point, boiling point, and they conduct the electricity in solution or in the molten state. Let's now study about the properties of some more carbon compounds. Most carbon compounds are pure conductor of electricity is the, but diamond is a poor conductor of electricity, but graphite is a very good conductor of electricity. What is the reason behind that? I will discuss about that. Okay, so now the electronic configuration, we have distribution of electrons. What is the atomic number of carbon is 6. If you are writing in the electronic, I will put the structure of an atom. First will come in the K shell. First 2 electrons will be here and next 4 electrons here. So what is the valence of the carbon here? 4. So 4 electrons should be there, then only the carbon will become the stable as a noble gas. Electronic configuration should be the outermost shell should be the 8 electrons should be the stable. But here we know that the reactivity of elements of explained in the tendency to attain the completely filled outer shell. The 8 electrons. We want to gain the electrons or lose the electrons. Yes, no. Here, if they can't, if you gain the electrons, they want to gain 4 electrons. If they lose the electrons, they want to lose 4 electrons. So, both are same. So, what will happen in the case of carbon? The elements forming the ionic achieve either gaining or losing the electrons from the outermost shell. In case of carbon, it has the 4 valence electrons. The valence electron is 4. If it is outermost shell needs to gain or lose 4 electrons to attain the noble gas electronic configuration. Noble gas configuration. What is the noble gas configuration? The outermost shells have 8 electrons. So here the outermost shell want to 8 electrons, whether they want to gain 4 electrons or lose 4 electrons. So in case of carbon, it would be difficult for the both the cases. In nucleus, if it is difficult, why means 4 electrons are forming, it could gain the 4 electrons. If want to gain the 4 electrons to form the valencies, to form 4 electrons to form the electronic configuration, what will happen? It is difficult for the nucleus to attain 6 protons to and hold the 10 electrons. Why 10 electrons are? So it could be not stable. So when they lose the 4 electrons, what will happen? It is require the more large amount of energy to remove the 4 electrons. They need more energy to remove the 4 electrons. The both also so difficult for them. Then what they will do? What they the remedy to overcome this situation? The problem sharing its valence electron with other elements of carbon or atom with the other elements. So they can make the bond with the carbon itself. That is the most characteristic of the carbon. Carbon can make with the bond with carbon itself, or they can share and share their electrons or gain their electron and lose or share their bond. They're making the bond with the some other elements of the atoms also. So next, coming to the ionic and compound bond, I will teach you here. I will quick recap to I will give for the what is the single bond, what is the double bond, and what is the triple bond here. See children, your picture. This is the structure of hydrogen, molecule of hydrogen. The simplest molecule form this manner. See here, what is the hydrogen have one atomic number. Hydrogen have only one atomic number. So they want to be stable to one more they need. Yes, no? Okay, children, see the hydrogen, molecule of hydrogen. Hydrogen have only one atom. So they want to combine the simplest molecule formed in this manner in that hydrogen. You already learned the atomic number of hydrogen is 1. What is the atomic number of hydrogen? Only one is there. An atom. So then the hydrogen has one electron in the K shell. In the K shell, they have only one electrons. They want to recur. They want to be stable. There one more electrons to be there. Why? You already learned in the K shell 2 electron. The outermost shell, that K shell should be 2 electron. Maximum electron should be filled in K shell 2. And coming to the, according to the equation 2n square, you already learned in the grade 9. So, two hydrogen atoms share their electrons to form the molecule of hydrogen H2. So, what will happen? The single bond that combined with the one hydrogen atom combined with one more hydrogen, that will become the molecule, share the electron. This form is called single bond. Single bond between the two hydrogen atoms. Single bond between the two hydrogen atoms. Why? The hydrogen atom here only one electron. Here have there only the one more hydrogen atom have only one electron. So they want to be stable. They want to share both of them. They share their both the electrons and become the molecule, hydrogen molecule. So this type of bonding will call it as single bond between the two hydrogen atom. Then it represent with the single line. The single bond will represent with the single line. Next, we'll talk about the atomic number of chlorine. We already know atomic number of chlorine is 17. What would be the electronic configuration and its valency? So, the atomic number of diatomic molecules, so they want to become their 2 electrons, though they want to combine with the 2 chlorine atoms. So, they will share their electrons with that. So, that's it. In case of oxygen, see the oxygen, the formation of double bond between the 2 oxygen atom, double bond. Why? What is the atomic number of oxygen is 8. So, outermost cell, next first 2 they will fill, next 4 they will fill. So there are 8 no, so there will 6, or then they require the 2 more electrons to complete this outlet. Means first 2, next 6. So total 8 electrons. In the K shell 2 electrons. In the next shell 6 electrons. Still 2 electrons they need to combine to form the valence to complete the electronic configuration. To share, they will share the each atom of oxygen share 2 electrons with the other atoms of oxygen to form the structure. So there, this is the double bond between the 2 oxygen atoms. It's represented by the double line. It is represented by the double line. Next, coming to the nitrogen, they will bonding with the 3 atoms. They are bonding 3 electrons, giving rise to share the 3 pairs of electrons here. Triple bond. They are bonding the triple bond between the 2 nitrogen atoms. So first one is single bond, and oxygen example coming to the double bond and the nitrogen bond. Just I given the how the single bond, double bond and triple bond form. Here only 1 electrons are there outermost. They want to fill the 1 more electron. They share with the hydrogen. So they'll become that 1-2 pair. 2 electrons. So one pair means 2 electrons. So single bond. Here 2 pair means 4 electrons. So double bond. Here 3 pair means 6 electrons. 3 pair, 6 electrons. So triple bond of the 2 nitrogen atoms. So molecule of ammonia and all the same thing. So next we are going to talk about the allotropes of the carbon. Allotropes of the carbon. See the allotropes of the carbon. Before I want to talk about the how we can differentiate, how we can say all the elements contains, what are the things in our surroundings contains the all. For example, I'll keep the pencil or the diamond, this graphite we can see in the pencil, lead, graphite, and diamond, and the sugar molecules and all will keeping means it will take the all contain the carbon. So we are going to talk about the allotropes of carbon. First I'll talk about the diamond. This is the structure of diamonds. What's the structure of diamond? You can see in the structure of diamond the elements are combined. Then what are the elements are there? Thus element form or compound form means free state. Carbon exists in the free state also, combined state also. We learned already. So diamond is in the, if you are burning the diamonds, it is strong heating. We can heat the carbon dioxide release. That's why we are content. We saying the carbon content is there in the. So how the structure are formed? Each carbon atom is linked to 4 other carbon atom by the strong covalent bond. You can see the structure. Each carbon atom, one each. You can see first you see this much only. You can see this much. See, each carbon atom is compound linked with the 4 other carbon atom. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. One single carbon atom is combined with the 4 other carbon atoms. Like that the compound, the structure is forming. The gigantic structure, this is the diamond. So many compounds are combined. This diamond, what is the physical properties? If I'll talk about the physical properties of diamond, they burns on strong heating. They have the high melting point, but a non-conductor means it will not conduct the electricity. Why diamond is not conducting electricity? Then here see in the structure only we can see the what is the electrons. They have 4 electrons. That 4 electrons also they make the bond. No free electrons. We cannot see any free electrons there. But therefore the no free electrons are not there. That's why they are not conducting the electricity. Next we are going to talk about the graphite. Graphite is used in the pencil, used in the dry lubricant of machine parts, operating at the high temperature and everything. We are using in the pencil. They are very soft metal, but diamond is the very hardest element in the substance. Very hardest. Diamond is used to cut the glass, everything. So graphite is the very soft. It's used in the pencil and used as a dry lubricant for machine parts, and these have high melting temperature and good conductor of electricity. Why it is a good conductor of electricity? What is the structure peculiarity between the diamond and the graphite? Let's see. We already learned in the diamond what is the structure. 1 carbon atom. Each carbon atom means if I'll take only one structure, 1 carbon atom is combined with rest of the 4 carbon atom. Like that each carbon atom is combined with the 4 other carbon atom by the strong covalent bond. When coming to the graphite here, we can see here each carbon is bonded to 3 other carbon atom by the strong covalent bond. Here 1 carbon atom is combined with the only 3 carbon atom. Here 4, here 3. So 1 carbon atoms are free. 1 electrons are free from here. So that free electrons, they have the free electrons in the graphite, so they can conduct the electricity. That's the difference coming in the diamond and graphite. So what is the structure of graphite? How it is there? Each carbon atom is bonded to 3 other carbon atom by strong covalent bond. So this is a very good conductor of electricity. Why? They have one free electrons to making it a good conductor of electricity. Next, coming to the structure of blacksmiths or fluorines, it looks like a football structure. Football structure, it is look like a football. It contains the 60 carbon atom, 20 hexagons and 12 pentagons is there. Very dark solid it is. You can conduct here where it looks like a structure of football, similar to football. The scientist blacksmith is they look like a football. He make the allotrope of this carbon like this black. That's why they are given the name Buckminster fluorines. So that how many carbons are present here? 60 carbons are present here. So we talk about that now. The carbon can occur in the free state. So various physical forms in which all the elements are exist are allotropes. What we can say it as allotropes. Carbon can exist in free state. Various physical forms in which an element exist are allotropes. So see this definition, you can note down. Carbon can occur in free state. Various physical forms in which an element exists are allotropes. Allotropes of carbon are 2 forms, crystalline, amorphous. So crystalline will come under diamond, graphite and Buckminster fluorines. This we discuss now the structural and physical properties of 3 of them. And this we are not discussed. We will discuss in the next higher classes. So what is the allotrope? The carbon can occur in free state. Various physical forms in which an element exists are allotropes. So allotropes of carbon, if I'll take it as I'll take here chalk. Suppose the chalk I took, diamond ring I took, sugar I took and pencil is in the graphite. So chalk, what is this chemical formula? Calcium carbonate. And here, which is a compound form, is a combined form chalk. And the free state, what is the free state carbon is the diamond. And sugar also compound form. Then graphite is the free state. So free state element example graphite, coal and diamond. Combined state of compounds are combined with other elements like chalk, sugar, carbon. So we learned about the carbon will exist in free state and combined state. Combined state is the compound. Compound, for example, combined with some other elements. For example, chalk, sugar, everything. For free state element will come the example graphite, coal and diamond. So we talk about what is the carbon, how the carbon is forming. The covalent bond carbon will form. The valency is the carbon is 4 and what is the symbol used for carbon? C. And what is it is a non-metal and carbon exists in free state as the element and combined state as the compound. And combined as a compound means combined with some other elements. For example, element graphite, coal and diamond. And combined state means compound, for example, chalk, sugar, etc. Sugar formula means C12H22O11. Next, we discuss about the allotropes of the carbon. What are the allotropes? We talk about allotropes are 2 types. Crystalline and amorphous. We are not talking about this. We will talk about later in the higher class. We are talking only about the crystalline. This coming under diamond and graphite and Buckminster. So diamond, we talk about the structure. Each carbon atom is bonded with the 4 other carbon atom. So no free electrons are not there. So the diamond is the very poor conductors. They will not conduct, they are not a good conductors of electricity. When coming to the graphite, each carbon atom combined with other 3 carbon atom. So one free electrons are exist there. So they are good conductors of electricity. And coming to the Buckminster Florence, it look like the structure is look like a football. It consists of 60 carbon atoms. And the diamond is the very strong, very hardest substances. Graphite is the very soft substance. When coming to the Buckminster, it come either hard or it's come in the moderate, in between hard and soft. Okay, you understood all the structures, everything. We are going to learn next what is the hydrocarbons, how they are saturated and unsaturated, different types. Okay children, thank you.